He had 10 catches against Georgia last year in Lexington. Beck comes out throwing. Daijun Edwards, some nifty maneuver. 300 yards per game. On the rollout, he's on target. Dylan Bell lined up in the backfield, ordinarily a wide receiver. Another short throw and good. Dead even, 17-17 in the first quarter. And then dominant thereafter. Dylan Bell yanked out. He goes out into the flat. Beck has room to run for the first down. Decided not to slide and got hit by Daijun Edwards back in. And he breaks tackles, drives the pile. De'Eric Jackson. Play action pass. Beck was looking deep, throws it deep. Rosemy-Jacksaint has the touchdown. Well, that is not a slow start.
This is the way you do it. You see Kentucky selling out against the run. Zion Childress.
Carson Beck 4 for 4. And comes out firing again. Still perfect. First down. Leading receiver last year.
And he's got a chance, I think, to really grow within this offense. He has great speed. Really good down the field.
Covered by Maxwell Hairston. Here's the first 3 minutes to go. At Auburn last week. Beck over the middle. Oscar 3 straight touchdown drives for the come from behind win. Faked it to Edwards. Man wide open. It's Bowers.
And you can tell, obviously, Kirby Smart trusts his quarterback. You have short yardage situation. Kentucky completely selling out against
football. And job one tonight is stopping him. They didn't that time. Here he comes again. A tight end screen. Good place. Todd Monken, who left after last season to be the offensive coordinator for the Baltimore Ravens. Beck wide open in the flat. Edwards dives down. Looked to be. They're averaging more than 10 yards per play on their first 2 possessions. To the end zone. And
my vote, he's been playing phenomenal.
Carson Beck has completed his first 11. Here's Dylan Bell around the corner. And first 5 games in the first quarter for Georgia, 14 tonight. Beck 11 out of 11. Beck fires and it's incomplete. The record is 15 in a row to open a game. Edwards. Ending first quarter on offense for Georgia. Carson Beck now 12 for 12. Short completion to Rah-Rah. Last win for Kentucky against Georgia was in 2009. They've lost 13 straight. And that pass, Kendall Milton is the running back. He's been banged up here in the early season. Darnell Washington, great number 2 tight end alongside Bowers, drafted in the 3rd round. He was a mammoth blocker and a good pass receiver. Beck fires downfield and
might become.
Milton looked like he might get dragged down. Going with quick tempo. 3rd down and 5. Movement along the line. Looks like it's going against Kentucky, and the
great job by Carson Beck, seeing that the defender had jumped off sides, knowing he has a one-on-one shot down the left sideline. Free play.
Beck 14 for 16 for 188 and 2 touchdowns. Now they flip it to the speedy Smith. Ooh. They've made their name primarily on defense in the Stoops area, but they're getting gashed over and over again, including block. You know, he's not just pass receiving tight end. He is a spirited and effective. He got 11 on that catch for a first down.
And just soft coverage on the outside.
First down conversions. Very important player on 3rd down.
What? We're going to see obviously a full sell by Kentucky against the run. A similar play that they hit Brock Bowers on earlier.
3 possessions, 3 drives, 75, 82, and 95. And here they come again. Brock Bowers. How did he get so wide open? Is stopping him. This one goes for 59.
Yeah, just a complete bust in the secondary there by Kentucky. Brock Bowers as a result.
Here comes Georgia, already 3 touchdowns in 3 possessions. Back at the Kentucky 21 to the end zone. Edwards, nifty move. And some shatter that tonight, perhaps past his career high of 338 a couple of weeks ago against UAB. Looking for his 4th touchdown pass to the head. Alex Safari in coverage.
I mean, it's just a little stutter go. A tight end running a stutter go is ridiculous, but man.
Line as this possession begins for Georgia. With Edwards running off left guard and powering his way for a first. Each team with all 3 timeouts. Kentucky brings a blitz. Deep drop by Beck and Rosemy-Jacksaint another.
And this is a heck of a throw by Carson Beck. The defender is almost there as Childress is chasing, but he holds.
40-yard touchdown did Rosemy-Jacksaint for the first score of the game. Milton, they couldn't chop him down at the line. And time is no problem for them with an eye towards scoring again. If anything, they'd probably like to take as much time off as they can and then score. Bauer in any hurry takes the clock all the way down. A low snap and a touchdown.
And just a great job here by the right side of the offensive line. As you can see on the right side, Xavier Truss just securing the edge and kind of hooking the defender inside.
Let's see if they get aggressive. You would think they would, with as well as they've moved it. There was some movement but no flags. They are going deep into single coverage and in 7 of Kentucky. Still 17 seconds and all 3 timeouts. They check it down to Edwards. And that should be. Woodring's long is 38, but in the high school he made a 60-yard field goal and a couple of more than 50 last year. This will get him closer. It's under Stoops, but they're getting gashed tonight, and that continues. Dylan Fairchild, Tate Ratledge, the guards. They didn't have a great day at Auburn. On target, first down. This is 3 straight games with 300 yards passing for Beck, and he did it in a half tonight. Daijun Edwards at corral, and this last one should be very easy.
Yeah.
Here's Dylan Bell. 2010. They fake the run on 3rd down and 1. Receivers open everywhere. Flag down to the second. Just a 3-man rush for Kentucky into traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Maxwell Hairston, and with some running room along the near sideline. And the 4th interception of the year for Hairston.
And it's just not a good decision from Carson Beck. A play that they ran earlier in the game that resulted
to achieve my goals and give back.
He was taken in at age 15 by Carson Beck. Hands it off. Edwards powers for the first down.
A lot of people in college football talk about making it, but for Ray Davis it was something else entirely.
Edwards brings the crowd to 2nd down and 3. Georgia scored on all 6 possessions in the first half, turned it over here early in this half. Wow.
That translates to the football field as well.
There have been some great stories written.
So he's an excellent back.
Milton stopped short, down and very short. And Beck has Ra Thomas and Dominic Lovett were the best receiver on another SEC team and counting tonight. 10th career 100-yard receiving game. He's a junior from beautiful Napa, California.
Stars year. It's our year.
It is. For your Dallas Stars.
Yes.
And that you're not a bandwagon jumper last year because they went. Players are enormously talented. The speed of the game. Here's a direct snap to Brock Bowers on 3rd down and swearing in someone. That took place at the spring game. They call it getting collared.
Really?
When you're officially the new. Under a minute and a half to go in the 3rd quarter. Deep ball. On 3rd down and 9. Beck, quick throw, caught. 7 out of 34.
Then just perfect throw and a great job too by Ra Thomas. Look at him flip his hips.
And his first Georgia touchdown. Bowers is wide open. Game of the year. UT Martin, Ball State, UAB, and now Kentucky. Dylan Bell. Vandegrift, the handoff. Look like Muse scampers out to the man. Back here in Athens, Brock Vandegrift on for his second series. Hands it off to Cash Jones, the former walk-on. Johnson, our director, before he had his boo-boo on his knee, but now here's Vandegrift.
Improving significantly with his accuracy as well.
Andrew Paul is in at running back number 3. That's off the hands of the last loss in any game was in the SEC championship game in December of 2021 to Alabama. So they started the winning streak. That's Andrew streak ever by an SEC team, tying Tennessee from back in the late 30s. We got some intel on that team from our Vandegrift. Fires, showing off his arm. They have 588 yards of total offense. Savon Clark, the ball carrier.
I'm just not really sure how to feel about them at the moment.
Vandegrift wants Lucky to pluck to 11 for Kentucky. First and goal, and Paul dragged down for the premier program in college football without a doubt. Vandegrift of series back in 2021 against Charleston Southern. All kinds of time, and he nearly threw an interception. Vandegrift's 4 out of 6 for 39 since coming in for Beck. Andrew Paul to the pile.